So folks, we're finally in Nevada City. We've arrived before sundown, and I'm staying at the Nevada City Inn. It's older, but I decided to rent a cabin here, and it's one of those things. It's like we're in the heart of everything. We're in the heart of everything. Historic sites, Bigfoot sighting areas, the creek, the river, some awesome hikes. Leaves are changing colors. It's autumn. Almost the end of October. We have a lot of cool things planned. An asylum, a cemetery. So we're going to do it in style. Therefore, we got this lovely little cabin that we can kind of just chill at. You can sit out here, and it doesn't get any better than this. It's simple, but it'll do while we're here visiting all these great haunted sites. Hopefully we'll get an investigation of the National Hotel as well. That's a really awesome site. But we're in the heart of Virginia City, and we're in room 26. They had him down for 2 rooms because the rooms are only one small room. And I was like, I don't want 2 rooms. I ordered 1. I have the paper showing 1. That approve and stuff. And he's like, you still want the one? He goes, you want it? I was like, yeah. I was like, he's a teenager, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He goes, I'll cut you a deal. He goes, I'll give you a cabin for $40 extra a night. So I figured I'd take the cabin because he goes, they have 2 bedrooms and a kitchenette, and it's more roomier. So I'm like, okay, whatever. It's more cozier. Because I've seen pictures of the room. The regular rooms are just this with a bathroom extension. Like up to the regular rooms are right here. With a bathroom, that's it. There's 1 bed. He could have slept on the floor. I brought a sleeping bag, but
it's a bed.
I paid extra. I paid $40 extra a night for a cabin. The TV's up there. I hope at least I get the news. That's all I care about tonight. Of course, you think they would put 1 in the bedroom, and I don't know. What? I seen you hit the remote, dude, out of the corner of my eye. It's sitting right next to you. It's got kind of a little haunting feel. Nevada City's pretty haunted. One of the most successful mining boom towns in the state of California, and we're sitting here in a cabin right in the middle of it all.
This is weird. Dad, can I sleep with you tonight?
Is there a TV in this cabinet?
Nope.
What's in this cabinet?
Nothing. Just some blanket.
Your clothes.
I'll move the TV. I'll pick that bitch up, dude, and what I'll do is I'll pick that bitch up, I'll sit it on the table, and then I'll just carry the mattress in here. They'll never have Lord Rick back. What's scary is people can still see in at nights.
All the windows. All of them.
I know.
Even in the bedrooms.
Well, no, you release this down.
Well, that one, but none of those have blinds on.
Yeah.
Make sure you fucking close everything up, man. Jesus, you'll be...
Is this the thing
I've-
that's gonna go down?
I had 2 peepers. I had 2 peepers looking at me, man, from different directions. Peepers. I'm thinking some people
sleeping
reside
on
at
the
this
couch.
place. I'm thinking some people reside here. It's okay, though. It's okay. At least we got the asylum, the haunted firehouse, the national, the Stonehouse Brewery. We got all these good investigations. So this is just a place to crash ahead. You should see the 1 rooms. The 1 room is just up to here, and that's it. He'd have enough room next to the bed to sleep, but
Look. They put a bunch of tinfoil around this.
yeah, dude, I don't think I'm gonna use the kitchen stuff. He said free breakfast every morning, but I don't know, man.
Let's do it.
I don't need free. I will. No, man, I need bacon and eggs and all those things. I don't need no fucking stale bagel with the bottom of the pot of coffee. I don't need that. All right, I need a breakfast. I'm a man. I'm a man. I got a beard. And I'm a man searching for Bigfoot. So I need to eat breakfast. Breakfast is essential for the average Bigfoot hunter. Chasing monsters builds appetite. It also makes me want to get more stoned. Let me see this bathroom. Oh, that's me. Open what? It's locked, I know. Privacy. I'll tell you what room you're taking. I'll let you know which room you're taking. I'm giving you the haunted room.
Yeah, that's
I have to decide. It's going to take me a little bit to decide. Yeah, you can have this room. You can have this room.
Dad, I chose this room.
You
I'm the
don't.
one paying.
You're the one paying.
Yeah.
You don't get no choice in this.
Yeah,
You'll be
I do.
glad. You'll be lucky if I take you to a damn asylum tomorrow morning for the incurable. Like the last one we went to, the incurably insane. Okay. All right. I'm going to go to the Stonehouse Brewery. That's where I'm going to go. I'm going to get myself an ale sampler. And if they're not open, because it says November, I got a brewery about a mile away, another brewery.
Is this the other card?
Yeah, it's yours for now. Hold on to it.
You think I can jump this?
Why would you want to jump this?
I'm back.
Look, we're in the middle of the forest in Nevada City. It's a pretty area, guys. A lot of haunted places. There's about 60 historical buildings downtown where we're at. And they're all very old, but you know, they have ghost stories and a lot of history here. This was one of the most successful boomtowns in California. And we're standing in the middle of it, so we better relish it. We got a ghost town I'm taking you to Sunday. There's a ghost town near here. It's pretty cool. Dude, seriously. You're not eating. I'm eating. The Stonehouse Brewery, everybody. Kind of a creepy place. They're renovating it. I guess it's creepy because this is all original, dating back from the 1800s, and nothing's really been done with it in a while. But I'm going to tell you the history of this place. I'll tell you the history of this place. There's a lot of tunnels. The Chinese used to use them. Supposedly they're haunted. It's our first stop in Nevada City. I was hoping to go inside, but they're closed probably till November. And they're doing renovations is what it is. A lot of stone walls here. Look at this. Dude, this was like a mine shaft. Oh no, wait, listen. There's water. There's tunnels, man. Dude, I'm not hopping the wall. I'm just going to go around. People say that the little girl haunts this place or they feel a presence of one. But this building was made by stonemasons and the Chinese. However, the Chinese, they dug underneath because there are mines in this area. They're all closed now or sealed, but the tunnels still remain. Some are filled with water, some are collapsing. You know, that's how most of these mining towns are. They go from mining to tourism. This is a pretty there's a lot of tourism here, especially people who visit this place. But there's a lot of different stories in association with this place. According to what I've read, the northern mine ran under here, and the Chinese died in an accident. I guess 40 people had lost their lives right below this brewery. I don't know if the dynamite exploded or if the mine had collapsed. Mining was very dangerous. There's a little plaque right here. The old brewery, constructed of granite blocks from the Sierras about 1882, where Simon G. Harmonious and family brewed and served lager beer to the Nevada City queen of the northern mines and hydraulic mining communities. The northern mines ran underneath the brewery itself. And hydraulic mining was real big. You're going to find hydraulic mining out here was real mainstream. And we're going to go ahead and visit. I'm going to go ahead and take you Sunday to a hydraulic mining site. We're going to do some hiking. There's been a lot of Bigfoot sighted back in there. It's in the woods on the outskirts of town. Hi. Dude, I want my picture with this sign.
Do you have to run across the street?
No. Go down where the stone is. Okay, we're going to cross the street. So I can show everybody what it looks like from this angle. You have to understand that in 1882, George Gehrig, a local businessman, he hired stonemasons, Chinese laborers, as I said earlier, and they constructed this building not too far from the town's blacksmith shop. Nobody knows the engineer, nobody knows the architect who designed this place. But you can see right there, 1857. But it was made from local quarried granite rocks. Obviously, we're in the Sierras, and granite, there's no end to the amount of granite rocks found here. That's pretty abundant, caused by volcanic activity, and glaciers used to carve this valley and carried a lot of rock through it as well, which was used in the construction of many of the walls and buildings. The doors on this and the light fixtures come from the Kidder Mansion. I know nothing about it, but I guess from the Sarah and John Kidder had owned a home in Grass Valley, a very old historic home. Many of the homes here are beautiful. But we're downtown Nevada City, and we'll explore Nevada City a little further tomorrow and Sunday during our stay in between paranormal investigations. This also underneath, there is a storage cave which is dug into the hillside, which were for aging cask of ale. So on the hillside in the back, and on the other side as well, the building kind of sits up into the hill if you look, and there's a storage room because keeping your ale in a storage cellar kept it cool during the hot summer weather. It does get very warm here. But where the patio once stood, it also says it was accessed from inside the building during the same time the building covered a space. It's now where the patio area is where the storage cellar was. Yeah, is there a patio up there? A lot of traffic, dude. Where the, yeah.
They also have another patio.
Well, they have a cellar system that goes up into the hill right here, and then underneath are old tunnels to the northern mines where 40 Chinese men died, and it's very haunted inside this structure. It's a well-known haunted site. Too bad they're closed. It's a well-known haunted site in Nevada City. I think I love Nevada City. I also love this brewery. But also, the building was vacated for 2 decades. It wasn't always open. They opened as the open brewery, and many people have tried their hand in the restaurant business, and very few have lasted here. However, in 2004 it was renovated, and it was opened as a Stonehouse restaurant, and again, it's going through renovations. But this has an 1884 back bar from Chicago, Illinois. This has an 1884 back bar from Chicago, Illinois. And in 2000 through 2008 and 2010, the Stonehouse Hospitality Academy opened and trained many students who serve this community.
I heard of it. I just got scared. I was looking around.
Here, go over. Oh. Ugh.
Such a cool man. You're supposed to be running with me, bro.
Dude, I hit my tailbone on that rock. Kind of hurt my ass. I'm sorry if I'm a little slow. It just, my ass was aching, dude. Also, about 4 or 6 years ago, an exorcism was done here. You have to understand that There are miles of tunnels beneath this restaurant. And if you were, there isn't, I've heard of people getting access to the tunnels, and within these tunnels, people have said that the tunnels go on to and interconnect with, people have said that these tunnels connect for miles all under Nevada City, and it's true. The Northern Mine was quite large. And it was such a moneymaker that this town had boomed. And thousands of people came from all over during the gold rush to hit it big. And the Chinese came here with the dream to become rich, or as they referred to as Gold Mountain. And they were not liked by the white European laborers, and they were mistreated often here in Nevada City. But people see the ghost of Chinese laborers here. So it is a unique place. I wish we could get in. I'm sorry, folks, but this is one investigation we won't be able to do. I was going to go talk to the owner and try to see if I can get some pictures of the tunnels. But there are signs hanging. It said they were going to open in the summer of 2016. Well, we're in November, and this place is locked up. And it's well lit, but nobody's home. Except the ghosts of the Chinese laborers who once died in the tunnels and mines beneath the Stonehouse Bridge.
Yeah.
Did you know that Nevada City was an old Maidu Indian village?
Oh, look, a plaque.
Oh, Sergeant. I visited his gravesite. It's a huge monument.
Oh, yeah.
This guy was he was journeyman, printer, editor, and owner. I can't read it. Oh, yeah, of the county's first newspaper called the Nevada Journal here in Nevada City. Oh, yeah. Well, he's a county statesman, 49er. I believe he was in Congress. Yeah, House of Representatives. Champion of women's suffrage movement. Author of Anthony Amendment giving women the right to vote. Author of immigration law, the first U.S. policy on immigration. Wow. Maybe Donald Trump should visit this site and learn something. The proper way, right?
Right? It's chilly right here, isn't it?
It is cold.
It must be almost.
It is. I gotta get a picture. Nevada City was one of the richest mining boom towns in California. So Nevada City had, well, it was erected in 1949, so it's one of the oldest towns in Northern California because it's so close to Sutter's Creek where gold was discovered. Gold was discovered in Coloma, which is near Sutter's Fort. And here's the other history. This used to be the site of an ancient Maidu village. And I'll take you guys to there's a museum that has a Native American history to the area. So it all kind of ties in with one another. Look at the pumpkins on the porch. Man, I love this town. Look at that. That's downtown, man. It's a firehouse, man. Yeah. It's also tourist buses. California's oldest existing theater building, the Nevada. Opened in 1865, celebrities like Mark Twain, Jack London, Emma, Nevada have appeared on its stage. In 1957, the theater was later purchased through public donations and reopened in 1968. Wow. We'll go across the street on the way back to take pics on this side, but this place is haunted. There's some ghost stories with this place. I don't know what they are because I haven't really researched it much. I just read a few stories about lights flickering and apparitions being sighted. It's an old place, you know. These kind of things will happen in a place that dates back to the 1860s. Closed?
Oh, no.
They're closed, man. This is where I want to go. It's a gem shop.
Oh.
Look.
Oh, look.
Pentagrams, knives.
Yeah.
All the things that a guy like me could want.
Right.
Well, I don't want the pentagrams. What I want is that crystal down there. See it?
Of course.
That's what I want. Yeah, from the mines in the tunnels under the town, man.
That's the crystal that you want.
It comes haunted. But you know, the Chinese spirits are infused in it.
Oh, that does.
Junior, crank up that EMF detector. Everything's... Here's McGee's. This is where we almost went yesterday, McGee's. Tammy's like, let's not go to McGee's. He's not allowed. We could have sat at the bar at McGee's and drank. We could have drank ales to the top of the morning. Oh man, it's so artsy here. And what's this, man? I see skulls. This is open. What is this place? Just a regular store or what?
Skull place.
The Phoenix Rose.
Skulls on. It is the Phoenix Rose.
Let's go to Mama Madron's right now. Mama Madron's Festival Zoo. Can't? You should. For what? You buying clothing? You are? With what money?
Oh, that's all.
You're $4.
Yes.
You should be $3.
I
It should be
stole
$3.
$1. I stole $1.
You stole the dollar?
Yeah.
What is this?
I actually have 5.
I want toys. Take me where there's toys, guy stuff, you know, knives, guns, things like that.
So, Dad, can we go in there?
What?
I'm going in.
Why? What do you want? Hats. Wherever there's hats, count me there.
I need a hat. Dad, remember, I need my hat because I have my stir.
Wow,
Dad, remember, I have my stir.
that's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah. Dad, I need my cowboy hat. Remember?
Feel free to pop it on. We have a mirror right over there. That's like this big rack.
Oh, it was just showing him.
Okay.
A town full of hippies. I love it. Even more so, I do. Keep token, Lord Rick. Keep token. Good.
Good.
Is there anything I could be fine?
We're just like here. It's our first time here in Madison.
Oh, where are you from?
Carson City, Nevada.
Oh, yeah, I've been there. My daughter loves to go to that museum, that Nevada State Museum.
Uh-huh.
We've been over there several times. She declared that probably her favorite museum she's ever been in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she's been in quite a few.
Yeah.
So,
It's a nice one.
congratulations, yeah. Well, if I can answer any questions for y'all, let me know.
Thanks. Look at those top hats.
Dad, look at the steampunk top hat.
Right.
Awesome, look.
Dude, look at the one with the
Yeah, I know.
cages.
Dude,
That's,
look at the rattlesnake one.
dude, that's way too awesome.
That is.
All of our hats
Oh, the
here
hats.
The
are
hats.
made down in the Monterey, Santa Cruz area.
Uh huh.
There's a father and a couple of his sons work together.
So nice.
That's way too sweet.
They're nice.
I think you need a top hat. Your hats.
Right? Fashion feeling. I don't even feel like I'm in America anymore. Oh, I love this place. It's like stepping back into a time machine. Don't you guys feel like we're in the 1940s right now? I feel like I've just stepped back in time, man. Like I just went in a time machine. It's called weed. But anyways, yes.
Peace. Oh, okay. You might have a problem. That's...
I'm still drinking my coffee. The Annex.
Mine's cheaper. Mine's cheaper.
Oh, this is actually really nice.
I'm starting to like it here, man.
It's like the kitchen.
I'd like to live here a couple months. Like Mark Twain. Just come on by, party a couple months, go somewhere else. Go back home, up near Tahoe.
Okay, this one. Really nice.
This place is nice. For years and years I've been wanting to come here, and now it's finally paid off. I'm here. I was in the hospital, I was in the cemetery, and now I'm downtown. For years. Once I got my eye on a place, I don't quit till we go to that place.
It's alright. It's alright.
But see, I had my eye on this place, and now I'm here. So dreams do come true, like McDonald's, man. Ba, 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 ba. It is not.
Yeah, it is.
No, the seam's in the back.
Oh, yeah,
We go in. So, most of the tarot readings. Is this a spirit shop?
Oh, it's drugs. Look on the floor.
Incense and stuff?
Oh yeah, tarot reading.
Yeah, tie-dye shirts.
It is.
Candles. There's candles in there, too. The Curly Wolf. I almost went here yesterday, too. Look, they got Wi-Fi. You could sit around and be lazy. Dude, everybody's pretty chill out here, man. Everybody's like high as a kite like me.
Right. Oh, look at this one.
Reduced. Look.
Oh, look at this one.
No
Dude,
kidding.
That's nice.
Look at this one. Look at this view.
Look. Dad, the deck crosses to another garage, I think. That's awesome.
Or a guest house. Look at that one.
Dude, this is sweet. Now the trash because it's trash. Okay.
We'll walk around it. Yeah, see, look. Yeah, no, this is the hotel. They have a hotel here. You're allowed to walk around.
Yeah, look at this canyon.
Dude, I feel like I'm walking back in time. This is a hydraulic water canyon.
Oh.
Hydraulic mining was popular back in the day. So, yes, we need to get pictures of all this. Two-inch gate valve, hydraulic gold mining once again. I don't care. Native Daughters Garden, George Callan Park, 1922, Laura. Parlor number 6, Native Daughters of Golden West acquired 2 small lots to create this memorial park for veterans who died in World War I. As you can see, there's lots of mining equipment around. In 1967, the park was dedicated to honor George Humphrey Callan, a much-loved town trustee, city councilman, health officer. Excuse me about the bike. Assessor, volunteer fireman, longtime city clerk. He is known as the man who got things done. Wow, that is one large tree. It's monster trees in Nevada City. National, which we're going to check out. I see that. But see, I'm going to the National, so I'll get a drink there. We can sit down, you can have a root beer maybe, and I'm gonna ask to go look around so I can go check out some of the haunted halls and stuff. Because I need to do a story on that place. It's be good for the website, trust me. Spice, citrus, ginger. What do you think of this town, son? Yeah, you like this town? They maybe have a pumpkin for us? That would be nice. Wow. The market. Does Timmy want one for back pain? You sure? He'll help you. He will. And I will stand back and laugh and watch.
I think I got her.
I'll laugh and watch. SA Office, Chamber of Commerce. Wow.
$11 bills, you only got 10. The DA got kids. No matter what you did, walk on your tiptoes. Don't try no clothes. Better stay away from those carry around fire hose. Keep a clean nose and watch the plate close. You don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind blows.
See, I want to. Nevada City, everyone.
He blocked everyone. So you kids want muskrat now. You blocked that out.
1900, 3,200 people lived here.
You talk to yourself sometimes.
Nevada is a Spanish word for snow-covered. Hence the name Nevada City. We're in the middle of the National Forest, along the edge of the Tahoe National Forest, an area we've worked with Bigfoot a lot, and he's still sighted out close to this city. So not only is it haunted, but you have a lot of good Bigfoot sighting areas as well, just on the outskirts of town, all in the midst of history, old mining history. Just say Stillwater Coopers. Oh yeah. For a few seconds so I can talk about this town a little. Let me do a little video. I need to sit anyways. Ugh. So back when the miners came out here, the mountains and foothills were surrounded in snow. And of course, like I say, Nevada means snow covered. This is called Nevada City. But the gold tunnel on the north side of Deer Creek, which is an area we could hike at, was the city's first mine. You can hike in the woods. You can see the old mining equipment, which was located and built in 1850. The first sawmill in Nevada City was on Deer Creek, just above the town. And if you continue to go uphill and get up on behind the town, you got Deer Creek and other notable mining camps that sprung up during the city's heyday. And it says just above the town there was the first Lewis and Son. There was a Lewis and just above the town, 1850. And well, it says the first sawmill was built by Lewis and Son, and they put a water mill in. I don't know if there's remnants of the water mill, but it used to be up behind the town. And it was the lead gold mining country. Nevada County was a lead mining gold county from 1850 to 1851. And Nevada City was a very wealthy area. There are tunnels that go all over under the town, especially the National. If we can get in for an investigation, there's tunnels that go underneath. People see ghosts of Chinese laborers. They also run under the Stonehouse Brewery and are haunted as well, which is closed, and I couldn't get in for an investigation. However, the Nevada Journal became the first newspaper published in the town and the county. The town of Nevada City was incorporated in 1856, and in 1864 the word city was added to relieve confusion with the nearby state of Nevada. And the town has been legally been known since then as Nevada City. It used to be called Coyoteville. It used to be called Coyoteville, California. It used to be called Coyoteville, and later became Nevada City's northwestern section. So they kind of merged. And there are multiple towns that have merged out here that were small mining camps in the beginning. Oh, bumping into me, man. Pretty bustling. J.J. Jackson's. Crystal. That's amazing, all that glass work. Dude, stop. No Masonic call. Excuse me. No problem. 1851. 1863, fire destroyed the building again, the lodge, and they moved the lodge at a different place. These lodges would move around. 1864, wow. The Halloween shop, you guys want to go in here? You do? Embedded into the concrete. That's pretty badass. I'm taking it. It says, yeah. The light? Oh, it's a Halloween store. Mad Hatter hat. Look at these hats, guys. Look. This fit me well, wouldn't it?
Right.
Look. Look. Jared. Where's the price on it? Find me the
Alright,
price.
it's right here. It is $25.
I want a hat.
This is why I want
I want a good hat.
this is why I want.
Find me a good top hat. Told you, man, it's aliens. That is an alien. How much is that?
$12.
Really?
Isn't that what it says?
Yeah. That's a good deal.
That is a good.
I don't.
Funny.
Well, bring this to the woods when we go hiking. I'll stand out in the middle of the woods. What do you? Does this look? Nah.
Dad, this is what we need. And we need.
I'm buying this, man.
Dad, did you find the clown? We need.
I looked at these online, and they were like $30. You know, alien mask, and they were real tight. This is a big one for an adult, and it's pretty cheap. It's a good deal. See, look, there's hats, guys. Look up here. Isn't that like the one I got already?
It's brown. These massive here, man.
Wow. There's a black one too, but it's the same as mine. Well, that's kind of cool, huh? How much are those?
$43. That one is.
A nice hat.
Dad, wait, you ready?
Freaky.
Hey, Dad. Click.
G.I. Joe. Oh my God. Whoa, there's a top hat for me. Look. Cone head, man. Yeah. Look at the shoes. I think we're gonna go shoe shopping here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hello.
Hi. The nurse's shoes.
The nurse.
The cute, look, the cute nurse's shoes, man. My type of nurse. Whatever nurse fits in those is my type.
The nurse's shoes would go amazing with that mask.
Right. Mix it up a little.
Here you go.
Oh,
Awesome.
yeah. And you think that's pretty?
That's tiara. You want a tiara?
Oh, Tara. I found Dad's hat.
I don't know what size they are.
Wouldn't even be close.
Dude, you're in it. You could get on TV. You could. Yeah. Producers will be looking at my stuff. Boy, is it bustling. So we're standing in front of the National Hotel. It's one of the longest operating hotels west of the Mississippi, west of the Rockies. It was opened in 1856. Businessman John J. Jackson claimed that a meeting took place in 1898 at the National, where the Pacific Gas and Electric Company was created. The balcony that you see in the front was added in 1894. In 1863 there was a fire, it burned it down, and it closed for a short time. It's very historic. It's also very haunted. People hear voices, they see shadows. They see shadow figures, hear voices. Sometimes see Chinese laborers here. But this building that you see, it was used, it had a number of uses. It was a stagecoach stop, telegraph, mail and express center. an inn, a saloon. I mean, it had everything it provided for the local townsmen. At one time, I'm sure the brothel was here. I heard that there is some antiques found here that date back to the red light district. We'll have to see. Here's Sugarloaf, folks. We're going to be climbing Sugarloaf later this afternoon to get a view of the town from up above. It's just a little hill that overlooks the town, but good views of the mountains and downtown. And I'll cover more history of Nevada. Took it off in the vehicle. Here, how do you want to cut through to this museum? Through here on the side, up here?
It's called voodoo. You break my phone, your phone's gonna disappear. That's your fault.
Dude, I had it in here. And I put it back. I thought I had it back at the vehicle when I came to the asylum. And I emptied my pockets out, like the flashlight and everything else.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
You just jinxed yourself. You broke my phone, so.
Dude, I don't want to hear it. Because I'll own a new phone. You won't.
No.
Yeah. I'm filming. Stop.
Did you know that this was there? That's why we turned around.
He asked me which feather, you know, what kind of feather is my favorite.
Wow. Geronimo Kennel area. Nice little bar. Oh, there's a half moon. A lot of nice little cafes and taverns up here. Yeah, well, this is a very hippie type of town. So you're going to see a lot of rainbows and bongs and opium pipes at the museums, and it was a very open town. The red light district had its own red light district, a lot of saloons back in its heyday. This was a bustling town. It still is. I mean, you could see all the saloons and restaurants and theater and bands. A lot of entertainment and things to do here. And you have quite the culture. But the main culture that's here, it's a very hippie culture. 420, smoking, you know, sitting back, listening to music. Everybody's pretty chill. Yes. I thought I said follow me. Oh, okay. But a lot of hippies here. We'll talk about that more when we go on our woods trip. And I can actually hike above this area. Oh. Right here. It's like stepping back in time. Horseman, Night of the Dead. Wow, costume contest. That's pretty cool, huh? I love Nevada City. A lot of history here. And in the fall, the leaves are all changing colors. Very pretty to hike around at. We're going to do some evening hikes before it gets dark, folks. Let you see the mining districts that are above the town itself.
I can get free news. Oh.
The Union is free. It says Union's free Friday through Sunday at this rack. That's why they're empty. Everybody's like, give me the Union. The first newspaper to start in the county was formed here. There's City Hall, which came later. After, and then along with City Hall, a new fire department was built, thus weeding out the fire department 1 and 2. Here's the thing about the brick firehouse. Fire department 2 was built the same year, 1860 to 1861. But at the same time, there was 2 factions competing against one another, and the Broad Street Fire Company and a group based on Main Street While the Main Street Company officially organized before the Broad Street Company, it was the Broad Street Firehouse that had more private funding and was completed first. So Firehouse 2 became the first in the city. And you would not think of it. Here's Firehouse 2 coming up. A lot of old shops. York Street. It's very beautiful here. Very nice. This theater is supposed to be haunted. Many of the sites are haunted here in Nevada City as well. It's one of the reasons I chose to come out here in October. Kind of fits the whole haunted Halloween theme here.
Hey, good. How are you doing?
They're twin firehouses. Like I said, one was organized, had more funding, came to be first. But you can see they look very much alike. One's wood, one's brick.
Chad, that's the bigger model. That's gotta be the Expedition.
Firehouse 2 became the first in the city.
They don't have any markers on it, so it's hard to tell.
And of course,
Actually,
it was organized a day before the Broad Street Company.
it doesn't say anything on it. What's a Chevrolet?
And the Broad Street 2 Firehouse became the first in the city. While the Broad Street 1 Firehouse, the Main Street Firehouse was organized a day before, while the one on Broad Street was a day after. Therefore, this became the first firehouse, even though it's labeled Firehouse 2, became the first in the city. Very nice historic structure. And the other firehouse looks the same inside as this. 2 stories, you know, you got your fire escape. This is where they put the fire trucks, the fire wagons back. The bell would ring when there was a fire to warn the residents there's a fire, because those fires would actually sweep through towns quicker than you could say cheese. You know, it was just bam. Everything was wood, dry wood, so it caught on fire. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to head on out of here. I'm going to go to Sugarloaf Mountain next and do some hiking. So we're going to go see some fall colors, do some local hikes.
Hey, I said I'm going to the party. The little guy was there, going to the party. He's no square. Gonna have a good time shaking it down. Gonna have a good time rocking this Nevada City down.
Right up here on the left, guys. Keep going past the painters, where the house is up here, that beautiful house.
Then you take left down the road. I know where we're at.
The police officer, he ain't gonna mess with nobody. He's there for that guy. Look at that vehicle tipped on its side, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That's how steep the streets are inward here, because it's so hilly. They should have actually paved it a little higher here, added paving to level it out, but the vehicles are all on their sides. Yeah, I like Nevada City, but it's time to get out into the woods. I need to get in the woods. I got to get away from here. There's too many people, too many cars. Everything's nicely decorated. Everything's historic like Virginia City. But I'll tell you what, there's some nice stuff in the woods too. Old foundations, mining equipment. Some people find artifacts. It's well worth going in the mining districts and woods above the town. You get pretty views of the fall colors. There's a lot of history back there, where the original mining camp started in town. All on a nice October 2016 evening. Beautiful day. I'm sweating. Time to take off some clothes. Hopefully find my cell phone. It's a drone. UAV. So we're hiking down the road. It's Coyote Street. The original mining camp of Coyote actually blended with Nevada City eventually. And I'm going to go ahead and do a nice 15-minute hike to the top of Nevada City to get a nice view of the area. We're going to climb the top of Sugarloaf. Take the Sugarloaf Trail. It's right here, Sugarloaf.
Oh no, it goes right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. No, this is trail.
Yes, we're hiking on a trail. That's why I grabbed our drinks and stuff. It's not a huge trail.
But it goes downhill.
And it goes back up.
Does it go down and up, or does it keep... Okay. It's going to be one of those trails that goes up and down until you get to the top. It's not a road. It's just a little... Should be a trail. If it is a road, then we're not in the right area. Because the road's chained and then it goes to the trail. We're going to go above Nevada City. Shouldn't run into any people. We might have time to do the other trail too. There's 3 trails around Nevada City. The Deer Trail, which has mining equipment. The Deer Canal Trail. And then you have Sugarloaf, and then you have the Hirschman, which has a little hidden lake. So we're going to climb the top of Sugarloaf. We're going to go above Nevada City. I'm going to do a historic video since we did the ghost town today. It's a semi-ghost town. I mean, there are people that live there. All the structure's been renovated. The only thing that's really abandoned in town is the Nevada County Hospital, which we did this morning, and the cemetery. They're no longer burying people in the Pioneer Cemetery, so it's kind of abandoned. But we've been busy today. We've done the Firehouse #1 in Nevada City, the National. We did the National Exchange. We did the National Exchange Hotel, Firehouse #2 for Nevada City, Nevada Pioneer Cemetery, the Nevada County Hospital, and St. Canice Catholic Cemetery. Wow. Kind of creepy, man. This is Bigfoot country where we're at. Tahoe National Forest. That's red brush. Well, this will cut you up if you go through it. This stuff doesn't move. This stuff here will slice.
No, it won't.
No.
No?
It just comes off, see?
Huh.
This isn't the same kind of brush.
Oh.
This doesn't have the thorns on it.
Our first hiking trail in the Nevada City rural wilderness, as you call it, since the Tahoe National Forest surrounds this place. As soon as you leave downtown, you enter the wilderness, and that's what this is. Yeah, there's some people that live out here in houses, but technically, these woods are so thick, you ain't gonna be able to get through this. It goes up and down. What a strange trail. There are a lot of Bigfoot sightings. I'm going to take you folks tomorrow to Malakoff Diggings. It has 23 miles of trails. There are Bigfoot sightings back there. There's mining equipment. There's a beautiful fall hike you can take inside where they did the hydraulic mining. It's a giant like pit. There's a tunnel and a ghost town. So tomorrow we're going to be very busy. Got a pumpkin patch, maybe do another hike in the morning, because we're going to put out at least 2 to 3 hikes. And they're small, half mile, but it's definitely worth, if you're going to come to Nevada City, you got to enjoy nature, you got to enjoy the wilderness. It's such a scenic, pretty little area in the foothills. And if you just spend all your time downtown drinking and smoking, you're not really going to get to see, that's creepy, you're not really going to get to see anything but the homeless. You keep in mind, folks, that the Nevada City area is full. Relax. It's full of transients and homeless people, and I don't have nothing against that. I just need to let people know if you come out here, you're going to see encampments and such like this one. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep hiking up to the top. We'll try not to bother any of the campers up here. Like I said, has a lot of transients and homeless people. I mean, there's people that have their bedding, their backpacks I've seen like groups of guys just resting on the streets downtown in the park with their backpacks. Yeah, I mean, some are backpackers, but some people are transients, and there's a lot of them in Nevada City. Just like it was in the 1800s when miners came here. People come here looking for work. The weather's really nice in the winter here. They do get a little snow in the 1800s. They used to get a lot of snow. From what I've heard, that's dampered off too. Just a couple inches in the winter. So it's a good ideal location. It stays fairly warm in the winter. In the summer it does get a little warm up here. But it's perfect for camping, or, you know, if you decide you want to be homeless, this is the place to do it. There's a lot of woods around town. You can set up in a camp and you can live pretty nice. Go downtown, drink a few ales, come back to your tent, sleep. I'm not saying that that's a life for me. I'm saying that's a life for a lot of people who decided to make Nevada City their home and decide to rough it or go primitive and live out in the woods and maybe venture down in the town during the day to look for odd jobs or work or whatever. Seeing a mattress like this, I guess, is not uncommon. What gets me, folks, there's a lot of garbage on this trail. Is that the trail?
I don't know. Why would there be a wall?
It looks like to me somebody put it there on purpose. There's not, see, because look, there's more cans and shit. You're going to have to get past it because the trail continues up to the top. Oh my God. What, is the trail continue?
Yeah.
Then we're going in the right area. It looks like to me someone tried to block it off. Maybe they didn't want anybody up here. I don't know. There's nobody living here now. There's no, the tent's destroyed. There's a pot. Yeah, there's tent things that are broke. This was an encampment and somebody put a wall to keep people from hiking. Disgusting is the word. Okay. Where's the trail, dude? Oh. Trail continues, dear. There's also garbage. You just follow the garbage. Whoa. Holy shit, dude.
Dude, this show's getting way overgrown.
Gee, I don't know. There's a trail. I'm following it.
Yeah, I know, but look.
Does it go up? This is crazy, dude. Huh? Over here? I can see you're gonna start your shit like you do every trip. I don't know. Is there another trail? Here's a trail. Is this it? Dude, this is on their tourism site. Yes, this is Sugarloaf Hill. Where do you think we're at?
Yeah. It just says hill. It doesn't say anything about a trail.
Do I have to pull up in the tourism site that says there's a trail at the top and you can bring a family picnic? I just read that to you. This is disgusting back here. People just leave their clothes, their condoms, their bottles. I mean, everything junk, just garbage, heaps of garbage up here. It's alright though. I'm in the woods. I always feel better in the woods. What are you doing?
I'm scratching my head because of this.
Careful. You almost fell and broke your ass.
Yeah, on that fucking ground. Almost ate it, bro.
Whoa.
Don't
Hold
fall
on
right
tight.
there. There's a rock and I almost slipped and fell on it.
Here, put this in my back pocket.
Oh, it's really smoking shit. That's not a freaking
You need help to climb that? Where we're going, there's not going to be homeless. We just need to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We can't be here. We're in the wrong trail. This is like the homeless trail where people camp and shit back here. We need to find the trail to the top. There's a bench on the top you can sit on. I'm telling you, this is not it. We're in the wrong area. There's a bench. It's me.
You can go down.
Look. He just went in the woods.
What the hell is she smoking? I'm pretty sure that was on a trail over there too.
I hope it's a trail, because then we will.
Seriously, that.
If it's a trail, that's good news.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it went anywhere.
Well, this looks like the main trail. Look how good this is.
I know.
But I just don't know where to
It
go.
was over grown at the top. I figured.
It's got to be here. It's on their site.
Oh, it just says sugar.
Sugarloaf, no, because this is listed on a tourist page that this is a major hike in Nevada City.
Yeah.
People come up, there's a bench on top you can sit at. That's where I want to go. They should mark it. Well, they should mark it. There's 5 hikes in Nevada City. This is labeled as the second one. The Sugarloaf Mountain Trail. You're supposed to be able to go to the top. At ease. It goes up, yeah, it goes up. It's a hill, but, you know, I don't know. You're supposed to be able to see downtown. What the fuck is that? Oh, a metal detector. Hi. You know how to get to the top of this mountain?
I think it's all private. I don't know. I've seen houses all up there.
Maybe. Because there's supposed to be a trail that went to the top, but it dead ended over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, right here. Where? This is probably it. It's steep. The first part of it anyway. Huh?
I like that guy's dog.
This is probably it.
Want me to go look?
Go up there and look and see if it continues.
Water running.
No, this is a trail. This is the trail. This one?
No, you weren't. No, you're such a liar.
Hey.
Talking about that over there.
Yeah.
There's water runoff.
Okay.
No, you said this one. Sure.
So this is the trail right here, right?
It is. It's official trail, Dad.
Okay.
Cut off and stuff.
Well, there are fresh prints. Somebody's been up here today with the dog.
Stop talking about me. Talk about you. She said it was a water runoff.
No, this is the trail.
Oh, but,
See how it goes to the left
and
to the
also,
top?
Look, it's a trail.
It's a 10-15 minute trail, dude. So if we don't see the top in 10 minutes, we're just not on the right trail. Yeah. It's too dangerous right there.
No, I can do it.
What are you gonna do when it goes off the edge? You'll break your back, dude.
No.
It'll fly off and you'll hit the ground so hard you'll snap your vertebrae. I know somebody who did that. Flying off a edge like that, 3-4 feet. Sled hit the ground so hard they broke their back. Gotta be real careful. This is it, dude.
Yeah.
There's fresh prints and shit up. This is it. So folks, we're about halfway up to the top of Sugarloaf. You can see that the forest is very overgrown. We're gonna go to AngelOfThyNight Diggings. It's a known Bigfoot location. It's also one of the largest hydraulic mining operations in the 1800s. And we're gonna go to the ghost town of Old Bloomfield, a cemetery, a barn, an old bridge. I got a lot of shit planned tomorrow in the same area, so we will get up early. We're gonna go for breakfast. We're gonna do a hike in the morning. And then we're gonna head to AngelOfThyNight Diggins to go do our hiking and our picnicking and play some football and shoot some BB guns and just have a good time. The fall colors at AngelOfThyNight Diggins this time of year are some of the most gorgeous in the Sierra foothills. The whole pit is filled with trees of all different colors. It's a mining pit where they hydraulic mined. This looks like a wall, look. See this? It's an old wall. Keep in mind we're above Nevada City. And so what's gonna happen here is we're gonna go above the town, but also at the same time, we're gonna see some, there's the town below, we're gonna see some mining history at the top. I mean, we're gonna see some mining history also in the area. Huh? Yes. It keeps going up.
Yep.
We're almost there.
Yeah.
It's very pretty up here. And we're hiking right behind Virginia City. See, in 1849, Virginia City became one of the largest and wealthiest mining towns in California. It was formed right where gold was discovered in Coloma. We're not that far from Coloma. And, you know, eventually after the Coloma gold strike, everybody started to spread out into the Sierras to places like Auburn, Jackson, Virginia City, seeking out gold, Colfax, and, of course, Nevada City. And many other small towns found along the 80, which at one time was an immigrant wagon trail for stages who would branch off and stop at the National Hotel or National Exchange to water down their horses, spend the night, bunk up, and move on to Virginia City or one of the other sister mining towns in the area. However, Nevada City has a much darker side. There was a lot of murders, claim jumping, brothels, opium dens. The Chinese were often put into the most dangerous mines. 40 men died right underneath the Stonehouse Brewery. The tunnels are still there. They're haunted. The owners are aware about the movement that goes on in those tunnels. Now we were below the town. Now we're taking you above the town. It's fall, October 2016. It's one of the better fall leaf hikes to do. Sugarloaf Mountain. There's also the Hirschman or Herschel Trail. The Herschel Trail, which has a small lake, and then the Deer Canal Trail, which has an old canal that the miners built to bring in water for the miners and water for their mining operations to do the ore processing. All the leaves are changing. About 10 more minutes, we should be at the top. At one time, mining was real mainstream. Today, everything's based on tourism, bed and breakfasts, restaurants, shops, art galleries. few hotels that were built in the past still operate today. At one time, we also left, folks, the old firehouse number 2, which is haunted by a ghost that pushed people, trip them down the stairs. It's kind of dangerous, but it's calmed down since an exorcism has been done. But there's also the Red Castle Inn, which I was going to take you guys to, but the owners have closed it and retired. And the ghosts like to pick on the men that are sleeping in their beds. So almost every site has a story, including Sugarloaf Mountain. Sugarloaf Mountain has stories of its own. This mountain is home to many of the transients who come back here and sleep, because there are a lot of homeless, and it's a perfect place. We're right above downtown, so they can go to downtown and at night come back here and pitch camp. And it hasn't changed. In the mid-1800s, men were still coming up here and sleeping on Sugarloaf Mountain, miners and such, because they had tent camps when the town first started in 1849. There wasn't any really viable structures. But there's no shortage of ghost stories. And see, there's downtown, and you can see downtown Nevada City right through the trees. We're going to get a nice panoramic view from the top. Hence why I'm giving the history. I can't give you guys the history when there's all those people downtown. But if I come up above the town on a scenic trail, I can give you guys a better history of the area. So I'm going to give you guys a historic video of Nevada City as we climb above it. I can see it through the trees. It's very overgrown, so we will not be able to see much until we get to the top. But you can see there's downtown Nevada City, and you know what? You can see, if you look, there's the National. From the balcony of the National right there, you can actually see Sugarloaf if you stand out on a balcony. And there it is, the National from far away. One of the most haunted hotels in California. So we got Nevada City off to our left. It's one of the best views. And we're about to get a lot more views as we get higher up and ascend. Skies are gray, sun's going down in about an hour. We may only have time to do one trail, but we can, tomorrow on our way to the pumpkin patch, we could hit 1 or 2 small trails, go to the pumpkin patch, come back in the afternoon, and go check out the ghost town of Bloomfield. They might even let us in some of the structures. They open them to the public sometimes, and if I can get inside some of them, we can do some EVP work, some photography, and kind of show people the old chapel and saloon, and I mean, it's pretty extensive. Blacksmith shop. So I can't wait tomorrow for our outing. But today, we've been busy nonstop. And don't worry, folks, we'll have a nice dinner, and we'll cash in early for the night and rest. We got a nice cabin back up here in Nevada City. Look at all the leaves changing colors surrounding the town. That's gorgeous. Wow, the colors of fall. I'm getting there. Oh yeah. Scenic. Nevada City, known as by the Ustama or Nisenan Tribe village, was built or constructed on Deer Creek Dry Diggins in Caldwell's upper store. That was the location of the Indian village. If we have time, I'll hike along Deer Creek. Beautiful creek, beautiful nature, deer, flowers, but I don't know if we'll have time. I want to do this trail today, and before it gets dark, maybe the Hirschman Trail, so we can go back and see the lake. It's very short, 10-15 minutes. So if we have time for those, maybe tomorrow morning we can hit the Indian Village site. We'll see. Either way, it's all good if we can fit it in. But that's where the mining camp started, along Deer Creek. And the gold tunnel on the north side of Deer Creek was the city's first mine. And it was located in 1850 or marked on mining claim maps. And I was talking to you guys about the sawmill and water wheel, which came to the area in around August of 1850. Nevada Journal became the first newspaper around the mid-1850s. The asylum came to be in the early 1860s, which we went to this morning. But this was one of the biggest mining camps in California. They had 10,000 people. Most of the people came from Sacramento, San Francisco, and other gold mining camps in the area. $6,000 a day was pulled out of the mines.
as thousands of miners flocked to the area. And beginning in 1851, whole families arrived, and they said there was a lot of decent women. But they did have a red light district. There were prostitutes. The piano, supposedly, that's found at the firehouse was in a whorehouse at one time. But in 1851 or 1850, there were 250 buildings, including the movie theater. Some of the oldest historic buildings in California are found here and date back to the early 1850s. Very well preserved. Very beautiful gold rush town. And we're about to summit this mountain where we can see it from above. I can't wait to set up a tripod and just get a nice picture of our family. I'm excited. I wanted to come out here for 5 years because I read about the hauntings at the Exchange and the theater, and I thought, man, I gotta come out here and check this place out. And here I am, years later. I'm standing in Nevada City. Actually, I'm standing above it in the middle of the Tahoe National Forest. That's a huge leaf, dude. The hell did that come off of? A prehistoric tree? Look at, dude, those leaves are huge.
Look at that one up there. See the golden one?
Yeah.
That's huge. It's bigger than this.
Those leaves are bigger than my head. In the general election of 1856, there was 2,082 ballots cast in Nevada City. The only other places that exceeded that were Sacramento and San Fran. So yeah, this was a very big boom town back in the day. Today, nature's kind of consumed it. Downtown is all you really got. Once you leave downtown, it's all national forest. And that's what we're in. We're in the Tahoe Forest. Because the Tahoe Forest, I've always told people, reaches 30, 40 miles beyond Lake Tahoe. And people just don't get it. They think that, oh, Lake Tahoe is the forest. No. The Tahoe National Forest is north of Lake Tahoe, and it extends into the far reaches of the Bowman Lake area and many boom towns, like, for example, you have this sequoia forest, you have this redwood forest, amazing big trees. You have a lot of little towns like Germantown. They have Dutch Flat. All of it's part of the Tahoe Forest, including this boom town that we're hiking above. And it doesn't look like the Tahoe National Forest because of the mix of trees, but it's a part of the Tahoe Forest and the lower Sierras that very few people get to hike in or see. That's the top up there. So this just goes straight and then it cuts right to the very top. But a man by the name Tyson and other citizens in 1985 had success preserving downtown and getting everything on the list of, or registered as National Historic Landmarks. You won't find more preserved buildings anywhere than in Nevada City. Trust me, there are plaques everywhere. But Nevada City was the county seat for many years as a commercial, governmental, and professional center of Nevada County. It was the heart of Nevada County, which is very rural. We've camped in Nevada County this time a couple times this year. There's nothing out here but lakes, rivers, streams. I mean, Nevada City's quite large, but like I say, 5 minutes you leave, within 5 minutes of leaving Nevada City, you hit nothing but the National Forest. And you can tell we're in the National Forest, the giant pinions and pines and volcanic granite rocks infused in the sides of hills from volcanic activity, and there was glaciers that came through the area, carved out many of these cliffs and rock formations that you see in the hillsides. But Nevada City started along Deer Creek. If we go, we go. I'd like to go to Deer Creek Dry Diggins. They have some old mining equipment, but we'll have to see. However, civic leaders named the town Nevada. In Spanish it means snow-covered. And in 1850, the next year, the newly incorporated city became the Nevada County seat, and they called it, well, they changed it from Nevada to Nevada City because they didn't want to, they borrowed it from the state of Nevada and felt, hey, this is too odd. It's very flat up on top, so we're almost at the top. The town had a lot of famous people as well. Former U.S. President Herbert Hoover lived and worked here as a gold miner in his younger days. 3 former U.S. Senators, George Hearst, A. Sergeant William Morris Stewart, also lived here. I did see Sergeant's grave when I went back to look for my phone. I took a picture of the front of it. Nice little plaque. You can visit it in the Pioneer Cemetery. And then water companies came to be, such as the Pacific Gas and Electric Company that was formed in the National Exchange. And me, Jared and I, we visited the room it was formed at. Room 74. It's down a dead-end hall. We looked in the keyhole. It's a nice room. It's a suite. Oh, look, guys. Downtown Nevada City. Yep, we're almost at the top. So it's very beautiful here. Now we're approximately about 2,800 feet. It's where the town sits. It's a very thick pine forest that's here. But people come to Nevada City because they understand that it's high enough to offer an escape from the hot valley heat, yet low enough to avoid the clouds and thunderstorms and the winter storms that often hit the Lake Tahoe area instead of slam this beautiful historic town. But see, Nevada City is the gateway to the Uber-Donner Scenic Byway and the rivers and lakes of Tahoe National Forest. And trust me, we've camped in the Tahoe National Forest multiple times. Here's the bench. There is people up here, but I don't care. I'm setting up the tripod and
I want to teach you something. Ready?
the first miner in search for gold in the area was James Marshall, the same James Marshall who discovered gold at Sutter's Mill. Nice bench here in 1848, which started the gold rush to begin with, in the Mother Lode. In 1850, a man by the name of Mr. Stamps was elected to the position of Aldalde for the area and promptly named the site Nevada. So there's a lot of history.
You teach me something.
And here's downtown. You guys got the history, and now you guys are at the top of Sugarloaf Mountain getting a gorgeous view of downtown. This is Lord Rick. Check out our site, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. We've climbed Sugarloaf Mountain.
Benches on that side, too.
I know. This is a National Exchange Hotel. Straight ahead. That's what I seen. I was on the balcony looking straight ahead at this mountain. I was like, oh, there's Sugarloaf, because I seen a picture online. But the National Exchange Hotel we've done, folks. We walked all downtown. If you look, the green is the National. I stood on the balcony. I can see where I stood. That's the National. Because you can see this mountain on the balcony. I know. It's not the National. It says National on the front. What do you mean it's not the National?
For me? Dad?
And the firehouse, folks? The firehouse is located right down. I'll show you where it is. There's the firehouse. There's the Stonehouse Brewery. And then if you go across and down, there's the firehouse down by the church. And it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see downtown. You can see, here's the other firehouse through the trees. Let's see if I can. That's firehouse. Sorry, it blurs right there, straight ahead in the middle. The tower is firehouse number 2. What a great view. Oh yeah. Well, it's good, better for a tripod shot. We don't have to sit here, we just need the tripod. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. Can't really see the asylum from up here, but it's also not about 2 miles from downtown, and it's just, you know, we're in the pine forest. There's nothing out here but forest. But it's a gorgeous place, and I'm glad we hiked to the top and are able to sit up here and kind of enjoy ourselves a little. A lot of litter, a lot of transient camps. But other than that, if you can look past, the views are very panoramic and beautiful, and plus you get a nice view of the town below.
This is kind of a good spot right here, because it's almost kind of easy to climb on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's where you do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's crazy.
All right, we'll
Leave it for the kids to do.
Right?
He's probably also the lightest
Yeah,
one
I like
among
go
them.
zip lining. That's pretty sweet. That's awesome. My inner child wanted to,
Yeah, I
but
took a
now I'm
video
just
too.
scared.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What are you doing, Jared? You done?
Almost. One more time.
Careful.
Down again.
The limb is moving a little too much.
Save me the trouble.
Exactly. I almost feel like I did it. Oh.
I was pretty tempted to go on it too, but I'm sure I'll break something with my luck. I've had enough of tree swings this summer. One of them I was hanging on for my dear life, almost fell off. But, you know, hey, it's all good. It's been a nice experience in Nevada City, and I knew it would be a good family trip for October. It'll allow us to kind of investigate some haunted sites and check out some historic mining areas, and we're going to go tomorrow to a tunnel and near an Indian village. So a lot of good stuff on this trip, a lot of good stuff. No, it's not. It's a little rubber pellet. Better hope it's not loud. I'm gonna shoot Tammy on purpose. In the arm, the side of the arm. Yeah, I am. You won't feel it. Doesn't hurt.
I keep on missing it.
Reload it.
It is reloaded.
No, it's not.
See them all?
Yeah.
I just crank it, dude.
There you go. That's not how it works.
I only want to shoot one or two, son.
Yeah, I know. This is how you do it.
Film me.
Alright, here.
Go take my picture first. Here. I gotta crank it.
No, crank it.
Crank it where? I forgot.
No, we never here.
Oh.
Crank that back. And shoot.
God, I can't.
You got this. We crank it.
That was close, dude.
Yeah. Oh, no. So close.
One more. I don't think it goes far enough.
No. No, it does. Oh, I seen the bee hit too.
That was close.
Here, take this.
Here, dude, I'm gonna go sit.
Don't do
I'm gonna sit and drink. I'm too old for this. But I still have my fun.
So. So, is that the end?
That's the old Stonehouse Brewery. Haunted tunnels underneath. And the National has about 5 or 6 resident ghosts. Almost every structure has a ghost tale.
How much do you want to bet down in Gardnerville? There's signs of everywhere. Everywhere you looked was McCain, McCain, McCain.
The view, folks, is rather scenic. We're going to wrap up our day. Tomorrow we'll go to the Hirschman Pond and Trail. And then maybe hike along Deer Creek for a little bit. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous time to be up here. But folks, you know, we're in the middle of autumn. It's just gorgeous up here. It's well worth coming, hiking up here to see the scenery above Nevada City. Wow. Wow, it's all... Look at that. Here's firehouse number 2. And firehouse number 1. Can't really see firehouse number 1 from here, but it's off to the left a little bit. Yeah, it's blocked by the trees. Firehouse 1 and 2, though. That's firehouse number 2. We had a nice church next door or adjacent to it in downtown, and the National. Churches. Firehouse 1 is down in there as well. At sunset, a lot of people are burning their brush and their leaves this autumn. So you're going to see occasional smoke. It's not fires. Don't be alarmed. It's almost dark. We're at the top of Sugarloaf Hill. We're going to hike off of here. We're going to eat dinner probably soon. You know, tomorrow morning we'll get out, we'll hike around. What we'll do is we'll go to a couple hiking trails that are historic, look at some old mining equipment, go to the pumpkin patch and head over around 12 or 1 to Malakoff Diggins, and we'll do the ghost town and we'll visit the tunnel and the bridge and the cemetery. They're all kind of close, and we're going to go tomorrow out that way. It's also a Bigfoot area. So tomorrow we're going to go from a transition from hunting ghost to physically hunting a Bigfoot, which is very prominent in this region as far as sightings and vocalizations go. A lot of people find tracks, have sightings. You can see it's wilderness out here. So you could understand why such a creature would remain elusive in an area like this. This is Lord Rick. Check out our site, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. We are at the top of Nevada City. I know you're there. Once again, check out our site, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. We're here to entertain you, enlighten you, teach you, bring you on journeys of the strange, and at the same time have a little bit of fun and party. Peace out. This is Lord Rick, aka Angel of Thy Night. Those are not pecans? So I'm sorry, pecans. Are those pecans dropping from that tree?
Oh, it's either.
We had chestnuts we could have roasted and collected at the asylum, but you guys didn't want to. We could have brought them home in our bag and roasted them over the fire. So today, folks, you got a little bit of video footage downtown. I took some pictures as well of Nevada City. It was bustling. There was too many people for me to kind of do electronic voice phenomena. Therefore, we didn't do any paranormal investigating really downtown. But what I can tell you is that we investigated the firehouse, the first firehouse, known as Firehouse Number 1. It wasn't the first firehouse to open in Nevada City. It was Firehouse 2. So don't get it confused. But they were built around the same time, and therefore it played a major role in putting out the fires in Nevada City. We also did the Nevada Exchange Motel, known as the Bicknell Hotel, one of the longest running inns in the state of California, west of the Colorado Rockies. So it was a very good day, and I came up here to do my historical video because I knew people wouldn't be around, so I could do the video undisturbed and get you guys and tell you guys about the history of the town while walking or while hiking above it. And that's what we are. We are above the town. Look, guys, it's getting lit up. All the lights are going on. It's almost dark out, that's why. Look at that. It's gorgeous country. But we actually did a lot today. Well, yeah, if you want to cut through the brush, you can get up there, but I'm sure that would be a pain in the rear end. So I bought myself a top hat, folks, and an alien mask. I've been wanting one for a while. I almost bought one on Amazon.
And it looked into his hair.
You got your gun?
What gun?
Your BB? Okay.
See what's up here? Well, I didn't.
Now, here's the thing about Malakoff, guys. There's a little trail, half mile. It'll take us to a pretty cool place I'm going to take you guys to. There's also a second trail that goes in the pit, the mining pit. It goes in the mining pit. There's 2 trails we're going at Malakoff. One goes to this historic site. The other one takes us through the fall-colored trees in the mining pit where the trees grow, and it takes you to the bottom of the mine. And guess what else? There's the ghost town there and a cemetery. So we have to make sure we have about 4 hours for it. So we can't get there no later than noon or 1. We can't get no later than noon or 1 tomorrow when we go. So we have to plan this right tomorrow. Because if we go get breakfast and we come back, we got to go to the farm, get our pumpkin, which is 10 miles from here, or 8 miles, and then we got to turn around and go back the other way to Malakoff Diggings. You know, we were only 3 miles from the diggings last time. A couple months ago, 3 miles from there. It's a state park. But we didn't have time, the sun was going down, you know what I'm saying? So, I have to say, this is a pretty cool hike.
Diggins, and next weekend we can go down to the Gardnerville pumpkin farm and get.
Oh, sorry. I accidentally poked you.
But if you want to go to the pumpkin farm too.
Do you think it'll be even worth it? Maybe we should look at the website and reviews, because there may not be good pumpkins there, and then what? We're going to spend $30 on nothing? Oh, look at this. That's gorgeous. That's worth a picture. Take your time. Wow, look at that. Dude, this is what Nevada City looks like at sunset. And I love it. I love it, dude. It's beautiful. I mean, come on, dude. We're hiking at sunset. You're almost on Halloween and above Nevada City, one of the most haunted cities in the state of California. Come on, dude. Think about it. Sun's going down. It's almost behind the mountains. Nevada City's getting lit up. One of the most haunted cities in the country. And here we are hiking above it. Not bad. Not a bad sunset hike, huh? See, we got a full day in, you and I. We did a lot today.
Because I keep getting this glare from the sun, see?
Yeah, I get a little glare. There might be a setting to get rid of that, but I don't know.
Wait, what?
Certain, maybe lower your aperture priority or your ISO.
What do you need?
It's a very busy day today. This trail's even used in the evenings. Like I said, a lot of hippies come up here and party. It's a party spot. But folks, we did the Nevada County Asylum, St. Canis Catholic Cemetery, Nevada City Pioneer Cemetery, Firehouse number 2, Museum, and it's also haunted. The Stonehouse Brewery, at least the outside, and of course the National Exchange Hotel. So it's been a full day. We also went downtown, visited the farmer's market, heard some music, some country, maybe some bluegrass music. It was a good day. It was a good day. I had a brew at the National. It was an awesome ale. If I wasn't driving, I probably would have drank 6 back to back and gulped them all. Trust me, I would have gulped them all. I was trying to be nice with that ale and make it last, but oh, it was so tempting to gulp it. The last half glass, I had a half glass left, and I wanted to go look for my phone, and I gulped it so quick, and I'm like, oh, I want another one. But we have a nice cabin in Nevada City in the woods. There's pines, big pines surrounding it. And tomorrow we'll do the Hirschman Trail. We'll do the Madu Indian Village site, which is along Deer Creek. And we'll go out to Malakoff Diggings. We'll see a cemetery, a bridge, a tunnel, a ghost town, and do some hiking, looking for big tracks. A lot of trails are muddy, so we should get some good tracks. At least even if we see coyote or deer prints, we'll at least get to see some nature tomorrow of some kind, I'm sure. A lot of birds. Nature's very abundant, a lot of deer out here, so I expect a very naturist day tomorrow, away from the city, away from people. But we're hiking down the trail. We're hiking off Sugarloaf Mountain. The mountain overshadows downtown Nevada City. I seen the mountain. I took a picture of it when I was standing on the balcony of the National Hotel. But this is Lord Rick. We're in the hippie capital of California. It is. It's listed on tourist sites. So if I smoke a little hashish or a little bit of 420, it's all good, because I'm pretty sure the person next to me is smoking. I've seen women here dancing in circles and men worshiping the damn sun on their knees up and down, and it sounds bad, but you know what I'm saying. I've seen people like high as a fucking kite here, man, dancing and singing, and everybody's like on something here. It's crazy. People are talking to themselves. So what the fuck is a pipe and a little 420 walking around? It's not gonna surprise them. I could probably walk nude and it wouldn't surprise anyone here. Like I said, this town was probably founded on hippies. The hippies of the 1800s. They had a lot of opium houses and had a lot of saloons in the red light district. This is a pretty wild town back in its heyday, and we're standing above it. Look at that. That's a straight drop off. This is Lord Rick. This is Lord Rick. Above Nevada City, toking it up. Awesome. A lot of transients, like I said, and homeless that sleep back here. I don't know if I want to spend the night up here. You know, so it's time to go get some grub and dinner downtown. It's a beautiful place, though, man. Beautiful. Nevada City. We're above Nevada City right now, just hiking in the mountains. Doesn't really get any better than this. I mean, to tell you the truth, we're pretty lucky to be at a place like this, hiking along, especially at sunset on a crisp autumn night. It was a beautiful day. You want to go this way or take the road out?
Take the trail back down.
Oh, okay.
Where does the road get to?
Out to the road?
And you gotta walk down the road?
Probably.
Go side.
All right, just don't fall. Seems slippery.
This one right here.
Uh-oh. Not good for a man with a bad knee. We'll see. I'll try my best. I still can't believe about my phone. It's sitting by the asylum. I got it, thank you, sir. In my top hat, hiking through the woods, crazy. I won't wear my cape. It'll tear on this shit. But at the top, I put it on. This was guys, this was a decent trip today. We were really productive. We have like 5 sites for the website we can add, and they're all going to have historical information, EVPs. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to put it on the paranormal site for everyone to see, because we work hard, at the history and research and investigating. It's not like we just stand around. We hike and we explore. I mean, you're not even supposed to go upstairs in the National, but I went upstairs anyways. Well, that goes out by the road.
Yeah, but that's got a straight drop.
Does it?
It does.
Go on our asses. That's what we'll do. We'll go on our asses. Ooh, into the creepy woods. Love this place, man. Love this place. Woo. People are going up to the top of the hill to have sex right now.
Yeah, I know.
That's what anybody coming through here at dark with no flashlight is going to have sex. You don't come up here without a flashlight unless you're doing the dirty, or the hanky-panky, or the nasty. It's dark as hell through these woods. There's people living in the woods, they pop out, boo, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm good, I'm gonna get off this mountain before it gets dark, thank you. Actually, it almost is dark with the trees shading us here. Yeah, this would be good an alien spot, wouldn't it? Rules.
No?
You're not in charge. We've talked about that. You're not in charge.
No, I said I'll make the truth, and yes, I am.
You make the truth.
If you're honest,
They came up.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going that way. It's almost dark, guys. I'd say it's just about time to get out of the woods and enjoy some dinner or something tonight. And chilling out at the hotel room. That's pretty right there. It's a Tahoe National Forest, man.
They only take the kids in.
They like to lure, the clowns like to lure the kids in with candy. They're not going to lure me in with candy. Look at me. Look at me. Come on, look at me. Big ass top hat, that's scary enough in the woods. People don't want to see no man in a top hat in the woods. That's bad. When you see the man with the top hat in the woods, you run. Okay? You run. Anybody who sees me in the dark walking around here, even a transient's gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm out of here, man. Serious. Would you hang around the woods when a man's walking around in a top hat at night? Come on. It's not the place for top hats. It's not the place for top hats. It's the woods. I'm wearing a top hat. There's a creature called Top Hat up in New York. Mouthful of teeth. Indian legend. I came pretty close with it, but you know what? I've had people who had encounters, and it looks like a vampire. It's just a mouthful of teeth. He wears a top hat, and he's seen up outside of Buffalo in the woods. And I'll tell you what, it's been around for 2,000 years, according to the Iroquois Indians. It's just a monster full of teeth. And that thing eats humans. People disappear when it encounters a top hat. But no, it's called high hat. They call him high hat up in New York, high hat. It's a cryptid. It's like Bigfoot, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's a big creature, but it looks more manly than Bigfoot. And it basically attacks people and eats them. the Indians were scared of it. And it still roams out in southern Salamanca, New York area, which is just an hour and a half from Buffalo. All mountains out there, pretty creepy. That's what I am. I'm like hi-hat running around out here. And there's the vehicle right here. We're back at base. What a great day, guys. This was a perfect day. This is a perfect way to end the day, was at this beautiful mountain overlooking Nevada City at sunset. Wow. Drank a brew, partied a little, took some EVPs, Jared went on a swing, and we're back out, folks. And it's time to go get some dinner and get back to our hotel room. Let me charge my batteries for tomorrow's expeditions of AngelOf Diggings, the ghost town of Bloomfield, and some hiking trails around Nevada City that have ancient history, such as Native American village sites. This is Lord Rick. We are in the Tahoe National Forest, and just a few hundred feet above the semi-ghost town, historic mining town of Nevada City, California.
It's a numbered day.
There is people trick-or-treating.
Ice in your hand going down the street.
Why, is there a cop around?
You never know. You might be standing on the side.
That's so stupid. I can control myself. I'm looking straight ahead. Nevada City at night, folks. They're trick-or-treating out here. It's near Halloween. Everything has pumpkins and Halloween lights, all the historic structures. It's kind of cool to be down here. I planned it this way. There's a guy in a top hat. I had to take mine off, man. I was sweating my kajunis off. Some orange lights.
Take the 20 west up here, so once you get out of town.
Oh yeah, it's very... There's people dressed up, and it's like I say, I always every year around Halloween do a special ghost town, something special where I get a hotel now or try to see the sights. And oh my God, cross at the crosswalk, dude. Turn right here. Right here? Oh, okay. Let's get out of this bustling town and go eat. There's too many people right now out. I'd like to come out there 3 a.m. when there's not one person around. And I bet you it's real haunted. Walk down the alleys at night like I did it in Austin by myself. That was fun. Good morning, everybody. It's early Sunday morning. The sun's not even up yet. We're hiking on the Hirschman Trail. It's a beautiful trail. It is historic in its own meaning or way. You can see giant granite rocks. This is a seasonal creek, more of a ravine. There's a lot of ravines out here. But we're going to hike to Hirschman Pond, and then we're going to hike back and drive to Deer Creek and see the old historic canal, mining equipment, and Madu Village site. And so I'll be more inclined to take EVPs on the other trail than here. Here's more of a newly developed trail, although the land did belong to some very wealthy brothers at the time. And there's a house back in here along the trail. But it's very beautiful. It kind of puts this area into perspective of the type of foliage and trees. And the fact is that we are in the National Forest, and downtown's like less than a mile away. So nature becomes abundant within minutes of leaving downtown Nevada City. And so yesterday we did a lot of ghost hunting investigations. Today will be more about Bigfoot. We will do a ghost investigation of a couple haunted historic sites, but I also want to keep an eye for tracks, cryptids, things of that sort. The Tahoe National Forest has more Bigfoot sightings and strange creatures than any other national forest in the Sierras, in my belief, based on my years of hard work. And even a trail like this, it may be well used, but that doesn't mean that 3 in the morning Bigfoot couldn't cross the road or cross the trail looking for deer or food or berries and then go back up into the mountains at night. Because it is very possible. But what we're going to do is we're going to head to this lake. We're going to head up to the lake. There's historic plaques we can read too, and I'll read them to you guys so you guys get a nice feel of what this area is about. But this is an odd place because this is a very bustling town, but yet it sits in nature.
What is that metal thing down there? Oh, that's just wood.
Dad is aware of the woods.
There are more Bigfoot. There are a lot of strange Bigfoot tracks and sightings that take place up in this region as well. Like I said, any place with abandoned mines and a lot of woods and water, you're going to get these creatures. The open space surrounding Nevada City is one of the town's distinctive characteristics, and the city's vision to maintain a distinct city surrounded by green, wooded hills to preserve the historical setting and natural beauty of the community. Trails provide residents with the serene setting for a walk or a bike ride. As a network expands, these trails will provide our community with healthy routes to bike or walk to the nearby business districts and schools. And that's downtown Virginia City, and this is where we are. We're up by the pond. We climbed Sugarloaf last night. Then you got Hirschman Pond, and then you have Deer Creek, kind of southwest. We're gonna hit Deer Creek next. Parked down here on the old Downeyville Highway. So it's very nice. And there's also a Pioneer Park. It's just, like I said, this is God's country. And you have to understand, I mean, if you look at the surroundings, just because they made a newly developed trail doesn't mean that Bigfoot couldn't go up there into the woods and be gone. Because it's just as easy for a creature like that to appear on this trail as it is for that creature to work its way back up into the mountains and woods within minutes. I mean, something could be on the other side of those granite rocks. I don't know. It could be a cave down on the other side. We don't. So we're going to continue to work our way to Hirschman Pond. It's, like I say, it's not. This is a beautiful place to hike. It is fall, so the leaves are changing colors, things are a little brownish, but you have a lot of meadows and creeks. Is that a creek? What is that over there? Yeah, it's stagnant water. But this is Bigfoot country, folks, and you can see why. I mean, people think, oh, there's no Bigfoot near Nevada City. Not true. People find tracks back here and have hear vocalizations all the time. We're in the forest. We are in the National Forest. It is not like we're in the big city of San Francisco where there's just buildings. You can actually leave the store in Nevada City, walk in the woods, and you are in the wilderness. And that's what makes this place so unique, is the fact of you might see nature, you might see Bigfoot back here, you might see nothing at all. You might just see a beautiful forest. There's a variety of trees here, and it is, in my opinion, a beautiful forest. But some people, they always find shit to bitch about, and somebody might say, it was too rough, it was uphill. And I see it all the time on websites. But I think this is a beautiful area. And if you're not a good hiker, or you have a bad knee or whatever, this is a perfect trail to hike, because there's so many trails that we take that go 2,000 feet elevation gain within a short distance, 2 miles. And those trails are rough and they're rugged. This trail is relatively flat. It's very quiet. I can hear geese, which means we're near the pond. There's a lot of birds. The pond's to the right. Not much further.
Where have you been?
Huh? Geese. They must have been at the pond. There should be some deer at the pond and other things. Beautiful trails. They do branch out. There are power lines that come through it, as you can clearly see. Like I said, we're near downtown. Doesn't feel like it though. You don't hear a single car, do you? Stacked rocks. Look at guys, look at the stacked rocks. Amazing. Caused by glaciers, more or less. There we go, evolution of landscape. And you have to read it. One of the earliest hydraulic mining operations began in the 1860s. Two entrepreneur brothers, Henry and Moses Hirschman, bought this successful mine in 1866, and today it bears their name. The miners found only productive mineral deposits wash away entire hillsides and leaving other areas untouched. The aftermath was a surreal, hummocky landscape framed by sheer cliffs and speckled with bedrock boulders. So here's Hirschman Pond. During the mining operations, water and debris was drained downstream through a tunnel. Sometime After the mid-1880s, the tunnel collapsed, forming Hirschman Pond. The pond's fed by winter storm springs and groundwater. So the pond is not natural, obviously. It says the updated photo of the Hirschman Diggins shows an elevated flume and a pipeline used during mining. Also visible, the famous lone pine, precariously perched on the hilltops, bared of hydraulic mine, and the tree fell in 1911. You can see it up on top. So the lake we're going to was the mine. And it was a tunnel, and it collapsed and filled with water because they were doing hydraulic mining. And they have an old picture of a lone tree up on a hill, and they said it fell in 1911, but it was like the only tree in the area at the time. So I mean, because some of these woods, I mean, like some of these trees are only like 20 years old. Like this one, it wasn't always like this, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's close. The other trail's longer. Wildlife ahead. Hirschman Pond is home to much wildlife. Oh look, you may hear a Pacific chorus frog or a western pond turtle. They're rare. Yeah.
You took one home. Yes.
That was short, man, of a hike. Oh, there's birds. Wood duck, mallard, western pond turtle. There's that one bird, red-winged blackbird, Nashville warbler, black-headed, grosbeak. A lot of birds here. What?
Rainbow trout.
Rainbow trout, bullhead, catfish, bluegill, sunfish, brown trout, bass, carp, and brown trout. Oh yeah.
High in omega JS, and that's the rainbow
That's
trout.
good. See the cliffs? That's where they hydraulic mined. Hydraulic mining was very mainstream in Nevada City until it was banned. Then the mines began to die out because most of the miners were used to doing the hydraulic mining, not tunneling in this region to get to the gold and the silver. It's quite a fascinating little landscape here. A lot of granite rocks, little woodsy hills. This area has a large variety of tree life as well, from what I've read. It's not typical of the National Forest, the Tahoe National Forest, to have so many types of tree life, but there is here because it's just a different ecosystem that exists back in the foothills of Nevada City. This is pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, there's the cliffs. Hard to believe this was formed by a mine.
Why didn't we go over here?
A piece of hydraulic mining equipment. Nice.
And somebody's stash.
Oh my god.
Does that surprise you here? The hydraulic monitor you see is typical of the one used here in 1872 to 1880. It's an RR&J Craig II manufactured at the Miners Foundry in Nevada City. The Diggins had a drain tunnel to allow gravels and water to drain into Deer Creek. The heavy gold was captured in sluice boxes. The tunnel somehow became plugged up, allowing the water to back up and fill the pond as you see today. This hydraulic monitor is a gift to the Nevada City and was placed. This monitor is a gift to Nevada City and was placed on display by the Native Sons of the Golden West Hydraulic Parlor 56. Pretty cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
The only wildlife I've seen today.
Banana slugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only wildlife I've seen today is a slimy slug and a bunch of crap and geese. That's what I've seen here at the lake. I expected to see some deer.
I always find those.
We're standing above Hirschman Pond. It's one of the jewels in downtown Nevada City. Great hike, a lot of nature out here. All I seen was a slug and a couple geese. But you know, I'm sure in the summer or in the early spring, this place is probably full of life and nature. Probably butterflies, flowers, deer, and so forth. But the but the area was named after the Hirschman brothers. They were pioneer miners and merchants of the area. And supposedly nearby there's a replica log flume and a rail bridge. I don't know where it is on the trail or how far up it's on the trail, but it was very similar to the one that the Hirschman brothers used when they mined the area. This was the mine site. They were mining the gold off them cliffs. There's still gold in those cliffs, but eventually hydraulic mining was banned. It was unorthodox. It created a big mess of the environment, wiping out trees, entire hillsides. What was hills are now cliffs. And today I'm going to take you to a hydraulic mining operation. It's abandoned because I want you guys to get a feel for the type of mining that was done in Nevada City. Unlike the other places we go in the West that have tunnel or shaft mining, this is a little bit different. This was created by the Hirschman brothers, including this pond that you see here today. You could re-divert the water, and yet the water had to go somewhere, and sometimes these low-lying areas would flood, and bam, that's it. The lake is born. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. Now I'm going to head on down and have myself a breakfast bar, and then a protein shake, and we'll move on to the Deer Creek Trail, which is home to a Native American village. It's no longer there, obviously. It was an ancient village, but they were the first settlers of the region, and they settled along that creek. And when the natives left, you can only imagine what happened next. You can only imagine that the gold rush miners came in, took advantage along the creek to mine the gold, and formed quite a few mines, including the Northern Mine and a couple others we'll talk about throughout the day. This is Lord Rick, your founder of the Paranormal Ghost Society.
Look at my picture. Oh yeah, no.
Nice little spot.
I got it. Really okay.
Wow, that is nice.
Nice reflection on the water.
Right, it's like a mirror. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave Hirschman Pond. We're not going to hike the entire trail, but I did want to take you guys to the pond since it's less than a mile from downtown Nevada City. And you can get an idea of what the Tahoe National Forest looks like at lower elevations. At lower elevations, you get a variety of foliage and trees. As opposed to the higher you go, the more pinyons, pines that you're going to see. However, you come down here at an elevation, you're going to get other types of trees that normally don't grow at higher elevations within the Sierras, since we're only at 2,800 feet right now. All the rocks.
I like these trees because the pines always fall onto them.
Uh-huh.
And then they look like
Let's see. We're at 3,000 feet. So there's a variety of trees that grow at the 3,000 foot level. So this doesn't even look like the Tahoe Forest, does it? But it is. It's the Tahoe National Forest because it's mixed with more than just pines. There's also...
You know what? There's a lot of dead pine shit everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is a fire waiting to happen.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to clean it up, though. I mean, if you look, you have over 2 inches of pine needles on the ground. It's thick. Where are you, Jared? You looking for caves up there for Bigfoot? Bigfoot caves? I'm sure there's some caves in the area. At this elevation, it's pretty common. Morning.
You come here in the spring, there's a ton of pond turtles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they park themselves up on these rocks.
Oh, wow.
Over there and along over there.
Wow.
And they're pretty spectacular. There's some, I mean, they're big.
They're big, yes. What nice. You too. It's here? Looks more like a swamp to me.
Oh, don't look, there's a trail.
Is there? There's probably nothing back there. It's probably dried out. This area is usually flooded. You could tell there's been water up to here. What? What? Right here.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that normal? Okay.
Yeah. I hope not.
Yeah, right? Dude, that was like, I call the cops. So, yeah, yeah. Scared me. I was like, someone left the bag. But no, some guy. Yeah.
And make sure.
Bag's available.
You still have to make sure.
Yeah.
People get lost all the time out here in the Tahoe Forest, man.
Yeah.
Leave their bags, they find their bags, and they'll find the person.
2 feet from the trail.
Yeah.
No, it's all it's swamp and woods back there, man.
I had a bag, and he was like, "You just sold it?" I was like, "Oh, it's serious."
It's in the woods. It's a big tree. Shorter this way. Way shorter. I'm already here. They cut all these trees down because they built this trail. It's not an original wagon road or stagecoach route, but it is a nice maintained trail. But if you leave the trail, man, you better prepare to understand there's wilderness beyond this where we're at. You know what I'm saying? And it's rugged back here. Once you leave the trail, bam, logs, rocks. Perfect habitat for Sasquatch-like creature. It's a ravine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going down, Dad.
It's a big rock.
Yeah.
There's a lot of gold. Back in the day, if you would have took hydraulic monitors, right, and listen, and washed the sides away, you could get gold, and lots of it. Don't do that. You could get gold right along the sides of these ravines. The gold is real abundant out here. But hydraulic mining was banned, and a lot of people stopped sifting the sides of ravines with their monitors for the gold. Once it stopped, and that was it. The gold just remains in these hills around Nevada City. Talking about.
I haven't been here. I've been
Just trying to play you. Come on,
You
Dad.
suck.
Dude, stop your games. Take the paranormal seriously.
God.
I'm not looking. I can sense things with my ears.
Damn. Okay.
There you go.
I was like, it's not working.
You're tugging on it.
I know. I'm sorry. It's fun.
All right. Go to our other place before it gets too late. We're hiking along Deer Creek. This was a site of an ancient Nisenan Tribe village. Which way? Oh. So we're going to hike along the creek. There was the Champion and Northern Mines that came to be, and they were very wealthy in Virginia City back in 1849-1950 when they were developed. In the early years when they started mining along Deer Creek. Then I know, big leaves. But we should be able to see, supposedly along this trail there's old mining equipment and markings that show you where the Indian village was. When the white man came here during the gold rush, he basically chased off the people of the Madu, the tribe of the Madu village, which obviously lived along this creek and for thousands of years. There's also a canal out here. It's called the Newton Canal, and we can follow that as well. But right now, I believe this will take us down to the creek, and so we'll go ahead and we'll check it on out, and then we'll head back, check out of our hotel. We're gonna go get breakfast, and then I'm gonna go to there's a pumpkin farm, there's a pumpkin patch I'm gonna take my family to, and then we're gonna head out to AngelOfThyNight Diggings, where the fall colors should be very pretty. There's a lot of cliffs, it's beautiful, there's a ghost town, a cemetery. So it's going to be a great day ahead of us. It's only 8:30 in the morning. We finished our first hike. It wasn't very long, but it was still worth going in the back country of Nevada City to kind of see what the terrain's like and the nature and so forth. This is a nice trail, and it's about 40 acres worth of land. This area is part of the Deer Creek Tribute Trail, which does branch off to other areas. It follows an old rough and ready ditch and remnants of the Providence mine. So, I retract what I said. It was the Champion and the Providence mine, which were two of the largest gold mining producers in the Nevada City mining district. Although the northern mines were pretty large as well. But the northern mines ran under downtown. The Champion and the Providence mine were built along this creek, and you can hear the rapids below. If you pay attention, I'll be quiet, you can hear them. As we get closer. But the ditch, you'll see, was built in 1850. And then you have not just the ditch, but you have the Newton Canal. They would use the ditches to divert the water as they were performing hydraulic mining, basically wiping along the cliffs and hillsides, looking for gold, and then you could divert it via canal or ditch. Or you could build a canal which could supply your monitor or water cannon with the means to be able to harvest the minerals and the gold found along the cliffs of these creeks and even these dry ravines. Because that's what happened with the Hirschman brothers. They started to wash away. There was small creeks. They would load up their monitor or water cannon and kept hosing the sides of the cliffs and hills. And guess what? It formed Hirschman Pond because of it. Because they're just washing everything off the cliff down into this low-lying area. So the creek's just down below. Here's a sign below. So we'll go ahead and we'll see what we can find. The trail continues to point this way across the little road. I can hear rapids. Maybe we'll see some nice wildlife. It is wheelchair accessible, I think, to a degree, like this area. If somebody wanted to pull up and enjoy the serenity of the creek below.
Oh, I see it.
It's pretty deep down.
Yeah.
They used to have mines and do hydraulic mining. It made it even more steep along the edge. Here you go. Nisenan Tribute Site. The Ankula Seal Bridge and its surrounding honor the Nisenan people, the original people of the area. On the way down to the bridge, see if you can spot Native American rock art and indigenous plants significant to the Nisenan culture. The original rock art designs can be found throughout the region. The plants are important sources of food, medicine, traditional wares such as baskets. Yes, they were a basket-making tribe, folks. And both were chosen for the trail by the footmen, Nisenan members of the Nevada City Rancheria in honor of their past and dedication. So, at one time, this was an ancient site. The natives had put petroglyphs on a lot of these rocks, which have been here for thousands of years. And then the white man came in here during 1849 and started mining along this creek. Because the gold, you could pan for gold, and it was abundant. And then the Providence mine and Champion mines came to be. But it's pretty steep. You got to be careful. Me waiting up there, cracking on branches. It's a nice crisp autumn morning. Huh? Careful. It's a nice crisp October morning. The leaves are changing colors. Tammy, Jared, and I have completed almost all the hikes around the area. We've done Deer Creek, Sugar Loaf, Hirschman Trail, all major little hiking trails surrounding downtown Virginia City. On every end almost we've hiked around this city, and I have to say, it's just breathtaking. You're not going to see as much scenery as the High Sierras, but you still get some nice, there are some nice views. There's pretty hills and foliage and large trees out here, and they're all changing colors, so it's rather picturesque. Let's leave it at that. It's very picturesque. Keep an eye for petroglyphs as well. Oh, that's the bridge. Cool.
What?
That's a fake tree.
Yeah. Look, there's a water pipe in the middle.
Oh, that's too cool. I was like, what the hell? Deer Creek's nice, man. I could picture myself climbing down there fishing. There's an old metal pipe down there. There might be some remnants of the mines. Cool. Here's the bridge, guys. Go check out the bridge.
Yeah, look, it's just plastic tubing.
No, there's metal inside.
Yeah, that's so jackass.
Huh?
That's a good profile pic.
A good profile pic?
Fuck you. Good, no.
It's not gonna budge. He's all scared, it's shaking. It's still shaking. Woo, it's wobbling. I don't think I want to fall down there. I better grab something real quick on my way down. Whoa, I feel like I'm drunk. It's amazing, folks, but the bridge is very wobbly, so I'm going to take my time trying to make it across. Actually, I'm going to hurry and make it across because I've had enough of bouncy left to right and side to side, up and down. Someone's cape. Look, someone's cape, dude. I got my cape packed away in the bag, and their cape's just hanging up on a railing, leaving the bridge behind. It's a nice bridge. Claws? A bear, maybe? Whatever made this had claws. Could be a raccoon clawing at the ground. Maybe there's something in the ground they want. A nut. Nuts. Whatever they harvest could be anything. I mean, it doesn't have huge claws, very small claws. I want to see the mining equipment. I guess the bridge is dedicated towards the natives. The bridge is dedicated for the natives. Wow. I'll tell you what, it's easy to see why the natives would have lived here. This is a gorgeous, this woods has a mystical feeling. Like you're in some Lord of the Rings movie. It's just, I would love to have a little hut in the woods here. Just like a, summer home or something. Just live in the woods, wear a loincloth, cook over a fire, go down to the creek, catch some fish, take a dip on a hot summer's day. This is paradise. You can see why the Nisenan people came here and lived for thousands of years.
Should we go left or right, more down the river?
Probably more down the river, right?
Alright. So that's like where all the stuff in work or something is.
Because there's a house on the other side
those
that it goes.
Houses, Dad.
Oh.
Keep on going.
Like to find the ditch,
Yeah.
the old canal,
Yeah.
and I'd also like to see the mining equipment if we can find any.
Yeah.
Trees tagged. Dogwood. Garbage and stuff, dude. Could be a body in there for all I know. Oh yeah, we're on the right area.
So this way goes to Deer Creek Tribute Trail.
That's what we need to stay on, Deer Creek.
And straight
But what's this go?
down to the river, I bet.
Go look. Look around the corner. See what you can see. So the Deer Creek Tribute Trail is a cultural and ecological greenway through Nevada City that explores the past and offers perspectives into the present. Come and rediscover overlook historical aspects of the area, as the trail hosts a number of interpretive signs about Chinese immigrants during the gold mining era, as well as original inhabitants of the area, the Nisenan. In addition, the trail was built with conservation goals in mind, restoring a functional flood plan, reducing fuel loads, blah, 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 blah. I don't see no signs, so we must be, either we're not near them or we took the wrong side of the trail. Because you can take it from downtown Pioneer Park. You can take it from either way. I mean, it connects both ways, you know what I'm saying? Because they have nice and interpretive signs. So we're going to follow Deer Creek back out to the truck, folks. And then I'm going to stop real quick on the other end of the trail, which is about 3.5 miles from here, because I want to find those interpretive plaques on the Nisenan Tribe to see if I have any information that's not in my notes. Also, there should be some old mining equipment at Pioneer Park. So we're going to head over to Pioneer Park. We don't have a lot of time till checkout, which means that we can only probably stay at Pioneer Park for a half hour and look around. However, there should be some plaques that we can read and associate with this very trail that we're on, or area, I should say, since the natives lived all along Deer Creek, and the first mining operations called the Providence and Champion were erected, which led to the wealth of Nevada City. And today, Nevada City remains one of the most haunted towns in the High Sierra, one of the most haunted towns, or boom towns, in the state of California, and in the Sierra foothills. The Sierra foothills started at sea level, the Sacramento Valley. When you get up to about 3,000 feet, they continue on for many miles, and eventually it gets steep real fast, and you start hitting the high Sierra Mountains, which, by the way, are not very far from Nevada City. You go up the road 20 miles, and bam, you're up in higher elevations that quick. But it's a very diverse ecosystem here. And there's a canal I would love to see, but there's so many different trails. I don't have a good trail map. My phone has a map that shows a line, a hand-drawn map on their website, and it's like, well, you got all these spurs you can take. Spurs to the creek, spurs up the hill. There's spurs that go into Nevada City. Gets a little bit confusing. But you guys got to see about a mile of this trail, and what you guys have gotten to see is where the Nisenan lived for thousands of years, back in this primitive area along the creek. And so you kind of get an idea of what it's like. We're only a mile, 2 miles from downtown Nevada City, and we're already in nature here that quickly. And so if you were a miner and you were walking along this creek, this is what you would have seen 150 years ago as you were scurrying along the hillsides looking for minerals and gold. And so the mines that were out here led to the biggest gold production in Nevada County. And one of the biggest gold producers, each mining operation was the biggest gold producer perhaps in California, besides Coloma and a couple other towns like Placerville. Placerville had the gold bug mine, and I mean they were harvesting thousands of dollars a day out of their creek that runs through Placerville, and it just spread out. Whoa, there's somebody all the way up there. It's spread all the way out from there. Yeah, the trail just switchbacks to the top and goes downtown, but we could easily drive there and look around a little bit some more before we have to go to the hotel and check out. I did want to go see the Pioneer Park anyways. It's part of the trail. It's at the trail entrance, so that's where the plaque should be. The Chinese also worked a lot in these woods, helping out with the mines, and they came here to live the American dream and were found that they were mistreated. People were burning down their houses, murders, because the Chinese worked for a lot less, and they were hard working laborers, and a lot of mine owners would be like, okay, let's bring the Chinese in, because they didn't have to pay them as much and they worked hard. And so when the Chinese took a lot of the gold miners' jobs, what happened was there was a revolt. And there was a miner's tax. If you were Hispanic or Chinese, you had to pay a tax to mine here. Even though you were working in the mines or as a miner, you had to pay a tax. If you were white European descent, you did not have to pay the tax. So there was a lot of revolting, fighting, murders, violence due to that tax, because a lot of the Mexicans and the Chinese were like, no, man, I mean, they were like, this is not going to happen. We're not going to work in the mines if you're not going to, if you're going to tax us. So when the tax came to be here in Nevada City, the Chinese were not happy. But you had to pay a ton of money to mine here, as opposed to if you were white, you didn't have to pay the tax. You could just claim a mine and start mining. What is that?
Slug.
Oh, and another slug. Dude, this bridge is mad. I mean, this thing is buckling and everything. If you don't like heights, folks, you definitely don't want to do this little trick. All right. Ready to go?
Yeah.
That bridge was nothing.
Oh,
That was funny. So unexpected. You have arrived. No shit. I'm standing on solid ground. Of course I've arrived. It is, dude. No, we still got to go through the woods to get to our truck. There's other roads out here. It's not the only one. Wow. Like I said, you better like heights, folks. That's straight down right there. 8 feet down. Fall off that, you break your noggin. Bust your nuts. And not in a good way. Woo! Look at that cliff. Wow. Yeah, this is not a place to horseplay on. There's downtown Virginia, or Nevada City's up here. Downtown. On the other side of those woods. It's near downtown. This is all downtown, really. It's just woodsy here is all. Yeah, might be hydroelectric power company, water company back in here. It's a pretty little hike. I wouldn't take it the whole way though. Not when we have time constraints. But it's still nice to come down here, hike around for a little bit. Come on, old lady. The wagon shed. Generations of Californians living in the northern mines depended for their economics and social well-being on the wheel transportation powered by horse, mule, and the ox. The vehicles displayed here represent some of those used to move people, goods, and gold. The Nevada County Historical Society, Hydraulic Parlor Number 56, City of Nevada, and Department of Parks, Lions Club, etc., dedicated this plaque. And of course the wagons that you see in here that were used during the era. Oh, there's the trail right there. Oh, no, that's not it. Well, it says on my thing, on the website, that this is the trail to what we were on. Is here. Let's see. Isabel. Wow, pretty cool. Isabel. She encouraged many by her interest and dedication in remembering the past, her untiring efforts to preserve history in Nevada County. Old fire wagons and stagecoach. There's a missing persons. Have you seen Courtney? That's not good.
No.
Nice colors of fall. But there's a lot. If you walk around and you look, folks, pay close attention. Because you have a bunch of incense cedars, black oaks, Douglas firs, and pines in the area, which is very different compared to the Tahoe National Forest at higher elevations. They have wagons, and I don't know how to find the trail, the Deer Creek Trail. I assumed you would follow the creek where that girl was going, because a lot of people, it says on their website, you can go in back of the park, and when you hike down the spur to the deer, the tribute trail, there's some Chinese plaques, or it tells you about the Chinese laborers that mined the Deer Creek area and the Nisenan Tribe. But of course, we know they were here, and that's the main thing. I mean, the history is as simple as this. The Nisenan were here, and then came, during in 1841, then came the miners of the gold rush.
I know, but what? I don't know. How do you play it? What it's for? How do you set it up?
In 1850, the miners built a rough and ready ditch, 16 miles long, and it brought water from the very creek you just seen, which is Deer Creek, the bridge that we went over, about 5 miles east of Nevada City to the mining areas of Rough and Ready. So the miners, they built ditches, they diverted water, they did hydraulic mining. Looks like, folks, Nevada City decided to downside, and Firehouse 1 and 2 were majestic, and then you come out here just like a mile out of town and look, Firehouse number 4. Even though, although it is historic, all it was designed for is to hold a fire wagon, one fire wagon. So if the fire had gotten out of control, forget it. You can kiss your keister goodbye, because one wagon wouldn't do it in such a dense forest such as this. We're leaving the Deer Creek area and checking out over our hotel. Well, folks, I found the other half of the Deer Creek Tribute Trail. I almost hiked halfway through it. And then I wanted to hike the other half through here, but it took too long to find it. The Parks and Recs department out here does not have very good markings for things. I sit across the street from Pioneer Park on the opposite, on Nimrod Street. Right here, a 6-mile interpretive trail highlighting indigenous people, their role of Chinese pioneers in the evolution of Nevada City as a mining town. The trail also seeks to promote an understanding of ecological needs of the watershed and all wildlife that makes home here. It says the trail before you leads the streets of downtown Virginia City. From there, a trail follows Deer Creek downstream along a neighborhood, lanes and footpaths. A mile downstream of Nevada City and north bank of the creek, the trail follows the path of the historic Newtown Ditch. From here, a spur trail leads to the footbridge across the creek and loops through woodland. We already took the footbridge. But it's hard to find these places because it'll be like the trail goes downtown Virginia City and it's behind this building somewhere by this park across the street, and you're all looking around like, where am I supposed to go? Because there's a lot of spurs. See, look, we have a spur right here. I don't know which way to go. Does not make sense. So the trail goes through Nevada City. And then it leaves Nevada City again. Like, for example, we'll hike probably about a mile down here, and then we'll cross into Nevada City, and you'll follow it downtown, going through the historic you'll be going downtown through many of the historic streets. And then on the other side of Nevada City, you'll continue the trail where you'll go down into this ravine or canyon where Deer Creek flows, rather, and over the footbridge, which you guys seen. Oh, here we go. Got a plaque up here. This trail follows the creek, and there's actually this trail actually follows the creek where the first mining claim or mining first came to the area. This trail actually opossum, starling, periwinkle, English ivy. This trail follows Deer Creek, and then you follow Deer Creek through town and you meander through the historic streets until you get out of Nevada City once again, and you can follow it down into the ravine of Deer Creek where there's rapids and it's a much more deeper canyon, and it switchbacks down until you cross a footbridge. So here you go. I don't know what was here at one time. I know I told you guys I was going to check into the hotel, but when I found the trail finally, I was like, oh, because, yeah, I went in Pioneer Park and I seen there's trails that branch off everywhere, and I'm like, where is this trail? It's easy to miss. So we were down Nimrod Street and bam, we couldn't find it. And then all of a sudden I drove by once again. I'm like, oh, because the trail's so narrow. I guess I'm used to seeing kiosks, not metal signs. Usually metal signs signify slow down, stop, that kind of thing. And they have a bunch of metal trail signs out here. And they're easy to miss because generally, like I said, you usually have a kiosk. But this goes on the back side of Nevada City. I can see downtown from here, actually. But you get some nice views on the back side of the city. So that goes down, and then the trail continues over here. That's if I wanted to go down into the town. There is a bunch of historic plaques out here as well. Oh yeah, see, that goes right down there. Ooh. But there is a bunch of plaques that talk about the Chinese and the natives that reside in an area. There's also an old canal. I just don't think. That's a creepy looking little house back there, man. Look at that. Creepy little mansion. Wow. That's incredible. Look at that. It's a friggin' mansion up on the hill. That is crazy, dude. But we're downtown Nevada City, so I take the trail as far as I can go here in this direction. If I head down the trail, I can step down into the city. Yeah, I just don't know, man. It's It's a pretty creepy big ass house. And so our time's very limited, because to be honest with you, it's going to be time to check out of my cabin soon. And so I want to make sure I'm back in due time, and I really don't have much more time to explore this trail. But I've taken a couple miles on it. It runs about 6 miles. And there's a part of the trail where you can read about the Nisenan and Chinese laborers that once inhabited the area. And there's supposed to be some mining equipment back here. I don't know anything about it. Like I said, the internet is not the most informative place. Always people put shit on their site that's kind of off a little or inaccurate. Same thing goes for history. So sometimes when I do videos, if they're off, you guys understand that, I take notes based on what other people say, and if they mess up and they end up putting something wrong down, I trust that their shit's credible, and it turns out sometimes it's not. But it is a wonderful area, and this is where the first mining had begun, which led to the boom in Nevada City. Right along this ravining creek. I mean, they were pulling out thousands of dollars a day in gold, which in today's times, hundreds of thousands of gold made during those times would equal, in our times, millions. So this is a very wealthy area. And people have mansions like the one that I seen through the woods. There's a steeple on it. It's just amazing. But I will see there's a footpath right here. Look at that. I was trying to see that mansion that's back here. Wow. It's amazing. But there's just nothing back here. Where we were hiking with my family, we are pretty deep in the woods, but there are houses all around the trail. If you take it from downtown, just be forewarned. It's a lot of historical homes, but still, here's a guy out there taking out his trash, and I'm standing in his backyard, So we're gonna book. You guys got to see or get an idea where the Nisenan Tribe first came, or the Nisenan Tribe. You get an idea where the Nisenan Tribe. You get an idea of what the area is like, where the Chinese laborers work 24 hours around the clock along Deer Creek below, and the Nisenan Tribe living along it for thousands of years so that they could utilize this fertile land to not only harvest nuts, berries, but to also hunt along the creek, as there's plentiful supply, I'm sure, of turkeys, deer, and small game. And the creek just continues to go through Nevada City. And the creek was its lifeline when mining was developed. And so we're out of here. I'm going to check into the hotel. I love all my fans. I love all my viewers. Well, at least the nice ones, right? The ones that are chill and 420 happy. No, but seriously, man, I like I love what I do, and I'm glad I was able to bring you guys a little bit of history and some adventure element to it all. But we're going to head off after this to go ahead and get some grub, and then go visit the pumpkin farm, where we'll pick a couple pumpkins and then head out to AngelOfThyNight Diggings in the Bigfoot country. This is Lord Rick. Wow, what a pretty little farm. Vineyards, woods everywhere. This is a nice little tucked away jewel, huh?
Pumpkin patch.
Yay! We're at a pumpkin patch. Sorry about not having food, but we have lots in the back too.
Yeah, we'll get some.
I don't.
Look at that bull. Jesus, those ones are huge.
Oh man, I should park there maybe.
Come over here. It's tiny.
As soon as we get our fritters, yeah, we're gonna go pick some pumpkins out in the pasture.
This is like, you know what this is like? You have to fucking peel it.
So we're going to get pumpkins on the Bullwinkle farm. Is that what this is called, Bullwinkle? This is not the Bullwinkle farm.
It's not even close. It's like beer swiner or something.
Beer whiner. No, it's like bull wagon, isn't it? Or ball wagon. No, burr wagons. That's what it is. Burl wagons. Huh?
The ticket off pumpkins.
Dude, there's like thousands of pumpkins out there, right? This is a nice farm.
This is not a pumpkin farm like I told you.
No, but
You saw the pumpkin farm.
but it's pretty here. Look.
One for miles.
It's pretty out here, secluded. It's like almost like its own world back here. You know, look at the purple leaves. I mean, it's just, it's amazing, dude. It is amazing. I don't know how much your pumpkins are here.
About $10.
There's a sign right there.
Size.
Yeah. Some nice pumpkins, guys. It's a little ways out, isn't it? National Lord Rick Lampoon's Pumpkin Harvest. Hey. See?
Yeah, let's just take the pumpkins.
Look, 10 and up. 10 and up. All right, let's see what we get. There's lots of pumpkins. It's pretty though back here. Lord Rick's National Lampoon's Pumpkin Harvest. At least we're going to a pumpkin farm. That's not all they farm here though. They farm, well, look on the hill, guys. Apples. Look on the hill. See all the pumpkins up there? Crazy. Having a wagon's pretty cool. Jared, go straight back. I'll show you. Back there, yeah. It took off on me. Stop. It's a beautiful farm. Back here, there's some okay ones. Here's one.